us, we don't like that big skull at all. We say, oh, it's such an eyesore. We don't like it. But the businessman there said, hey, this is a commercial area. I can have my skull if I want it. So he won out. In the wintertime, he puts ear muffs on them. So we do have to smile at that. Now, I live in this town of Yarmouth here, too. And I didn't care for it when it first went up. I thought, too, what an eyesore. But I guess we get used to it. Look at all that stuff. Oh, boy. All these
spend hours.
all these places to lure the tourists in to buy all these floats and everything else. And then, of course, the kids start yelling to stop. So, yeah, it's good. It's a smart way to do business. Because once the kids yell, then you have to stop. This is Route 28. This is a busy route. But this morning, pretty good so far. You know, Brian, I'd like to ride straight up through Main Street. Go straight in that direction. Because I'm going to show you where to pick me up tomorrow. So you won't have to drive me all the way back here and come back to town at the end of your day. Because you're going to spend...
Yeah, but we're going to give an option for them to come back to the resort. They don't want to stay at Vienna, so they can have some time to...
Oh, I see. Okay.
So probably coming back in.
Oh, all right. Because I didn't want to... as our driver to have to run me all the way back for just me and then come back to town because I stopped back on Main Street. But
I have a feeling of the last one. They'll let me know.
Okay. Now, wherever you are here on Cape Cod, you are not far away from a beach. The water is always close. You don't always see it, but it's there. Now, you folks are staying right on the beach. That is wonderful. Now, you'd like a little time to enjoy it, perhaps. Take a walk, look for some sea glass or a few shells or, maybe a little piece of driftwood or a fish bone. We collect all those things here. They all have beauty. No question.
Sharky's Beach Show.
Oh yeah, sharkies. And I tell you folks, we have sharks, we have got clams, we have got crabs.
No crab.
We have whales. We have dolphins. Not the kind in Florida, but we have Atlantic white-sided dolphins. Sand sculpture on my right again.
We want to go to this water slide place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have big ones.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they're fun.
And we could go
Fun
to
place
stay and
to
play.
shop.
Yeah,
Well, it's only Christmas time. The rest of the time, it's our sand sculpture.
This is our commercial area where we have our hotels, motels, restaurants, Dunkin' Donuts. You'll see one on every corner. That's the donut shop of the area. You might have some others in your area, but it's Dunkin' Donuts here. You might see a Starbucks or two, but not that many at all. Big sand sculpture at the Chamber of Commerce on the right. That's kind of nice. Some are beautiful.
And they stay forever?
No, not forever. Eventually they'll disintegrate. But they can last up to a year almost. Unless some little hooligans come along and give them a few whacks. You know, that is probably the major reason they fall apart.
Congregational church?
They're a beautiful old church. You're going to see a lot of wooden churches on the Cape. Now on Wednesday, we'll take our ride down the Old Kings Highway, the beautiful scenic route, to go to Provincetown for our whale watch. And I always like to say when Patty Page sang Old Cape Cod, I want to show you what she was singing about. She wasn't singing about t-shirts and restaurants per se and hotels, no. But we will see. Now, cranberry bogs, there's one on the right. That is a cranberry bog, well taken care of for the most part. Weeds do grow up in it. It has to be weeded like any garden. People walk their dogs around it. That fellow had his dog. But there's lots of wood ticks there. I did it once years ago, and that was it. I was picking them off my dog. I was having a fit. I said, never again, never. So in the next few days, I'll be telling you all about cranberries, because they are the #1 crop here. Cranberries. You know, we don't have any industry on Cape Cod. Tourism, that is our industry. Tourism is everything here. It makes or breaks any business, even if you don't deal with tourists. If the tourist season is bad, the people that live here, they won't spend any money, so they won't come to whatever business you have. So it trickles down whether it's good or bad. So that is essential. The biggest tourist season here is July and August. Now Labor Day, all the people in the cars leave, but tour buses roll in. So the biggest tour season really is June and September and October.
Wow.
But school has started for some places in Massachusetts, not on Cape Cod. School starts here, let's see, Labor Day is on a Monday. I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday that the school will start after Labor Day. But now some of the towns in the western Massachusetts, the center of the state, they have started today. I heard it on the TV. I was surprised. Oh, see that? See that? Well, you know what, Brian? We can take a right. We'll just go right, yes, because we don't need to go Main Street today. We'll go at Main Street tomorrow, because you'll be spending time in Hyannis. It's a beautiful little Main Street, wonderful little places for a bite to eat, or ice cream, or fudge. And lots of little shops with great things that I will be talking about. During our travels, if you look out the window at the ground, eventually you're going to notice our soil is just sand. Not very nutritious for a nice lawn or flowers or vegetables. It is sandy. Water goes down through it like a sieve. If you moved here and you were going to have you wanted a good garden, you need to have soil brought in to have a healthy flowers, or even a good lawn. Now we do have a train here, folks, here at the tracks. The train does come by, but it's a scenic railroad. And I always say don't bring your luggage or anything, because it brings you back where it started from. We have a dinner train. The Amtrak will come down from Boston to bring tourists, and they are let get off, then they don't have transportation. So maybe they're going to stick around in town. I don't know. Around here, I feel you need a vehicle to have the freedom of movement, shall we say. And we also have a trash train. All the trash on Cape Cod is taken off the Cape and is burnt in some other town, but not on Cape Cod.
How are your taxes?
Taxes on the Cape, they're pretty darn reasonable, I think, unless you have a house on the water. Then your assessment is very high. But if you just have a regular house and you cannot see the ocean, well, it won't be bad at all. It's reasonable. This is our airport over here in Hyannis. We are in Hyannis now. This is our new tower. The old tower was pretty short. This one is none too big either. But this is the new big tower, as they call it. This is a busy airport in the summertime, no doubt about it. And even JetBlue comes in once a day. Just for the summer months. Brian will go all the way over to 28. You probably know it, but I'm going to say it anyway because it gives me peace of mind to say it, okay? Oh, he's got it. Brian and I have worked together in Boston before. It was only a one-dayer, but that's all right. Now, Hyannis is like our New York City or Philadelphia. This is a big town where everybody comes to do serious shopping. Lots of activity in Hyannis of all sorts. If you want to really buy anything, you've got to come to the Cape Cod Mall. And that will be coming up. We'll see the back side of it coming up on our right. But I remember the day we had no such thing as a mall here. You would go to Main Street in Hyannis and you would do all your shopping from A to Z. So the Cape Cod Mall is over to our right. One of the large stores, Macy's. And we would always say that Macy's and Sears, they were our anchor stores. But Sears is going to be leaving. What is coming in there, I don't know.
Boss.
I was going to say Boston.
I don't know. Now, the big box stores have come to Hyannis. We have a Home Depot. We've got a BJ's, no Costco. There is a Walmart in Falmouth. No Walmart here in the center of the Cape at all. And we're going to go straight all the way, Brian.
Always a car dealership.
You know what? That's a fun thing to do, is look at the price of gas everywhere you go.
Especially if you live in Pennsylvania.
This is very
We
high.
have the highest in the nation.
Yeah.
More than California or...
Oh my gosh.
It's higher than Canada
That's amazing.
Good shape here. Yes.
because of our state taxes.
Oh my
To
God.
try and fix our roads. We have the worst roads in 50 states, but we have the highest in.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I always say that the gas is high everywhere, but now I hear it's higher in your area, so maybe these prices won't shock you too much. When we get to Martha's Vineyard, they're higher than they